Chinese food. Made from chicken, not cat or dog. This time.
At least you hope. I hope.
I hope, you hope, we all hope. Well, Zach kind of touched on it earlier, but recap is going to be kind of short. So who wants to do it?
Oh, is Sleeping not here?
Sleeping will not be here
Wow, what a loser.
because he hates us.
Yeah, I knew Bob wasn't gonna be here. Yeah, he's taking a break from.
Our thing.
Yeah.
Speak again, please.
No, he's just going through some stuff.
Trying to get. There we go. Talk again.
No.
Talking
again.
Okay, perfect.
My name is Zach, and I'm here to say that I enjoy D&D.
My name Jeff.
I'm a name Jeb.
My name is Sheikh Zula, the Mike Rula, the old schooler.
Keep going.
You want a trip? I'll bring it to you.
Oh. Have you guys seen the account on YouTube, Epic Rap Battles of History?
Yes.
And they have Darth Vader versus Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
And the opening line is, "My name is Adolf Hitler, leader of the Third Reich. Little known fact, also dope on the mic."
Yeah.
It's interesting that you
I'm a
know
big,
that one.
because it's funny.
So Adolf Hitler was funny, huh? Nice.
Nah.
I think you mean Adolf Rizzler.
Oh.
Somebody fucking recap.
So
I'm still setting up stuff. My bad. I didn't think we were starting it because I kept waiting for people to be here that weren't here.
Yeah, fuck you.
So I think literally all that happened last time was we opened up, we were like still finishing up our planning for killing the dragons, and we killed some mephits. People got pushed into lava during that. Almost got pushed into lava multiple times, and then one time they did get pushed into lava. And then we trapped the smaller dragon, the sister, into the trap and absolutely annihilated her, like, really quickly. And then the big dragon came, and we, I don't think anybody got, like, severely hurt or anything other than,
Joey.
Isabel, because... Wait, did Joel get hit? Oh, yeah, Joel did get hit very bad
He went
because he
down.
got stuck in the cave with the dragon. And Isabel got pushed into the lava by Morin. Right?
Wait, I don't
Maybe.
remember that.
I don't think it
She was invisible.
Because-
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, but both me and one other person had moved onto that exact tile and had made dexterity checks, and I think Stevie had said because Isabel was there.
Mhm.
Straight into the tile.
No, she was moving. Okay, she wasn't right
It
there
was the
for a
same tile.
while.
Oh yes, my sister, the person who I've missed and don't even know, and I'm trying to get to know, is in that area. Let me charge it.
I didn't charge. I just ran.
Zochi threw the frost bomb. Zirak hit the dragon arrow. We did a lot of damage to that big dragon and we killed it. Who got the final hit?
Golian did.
Golian smote the dragon. And yeah,
Smote.
that was the session.
All right. Yep, you got it. Well,
Good job.
Did I get inspiration?
No,
Oh man.
because fuck you.
Damn. DM out for
What did I do?
blood.
Yeah, no, you can
You
have
What
forgot
did
to
I
mention
do?
about your mom.
Oh yeah, we also apparently my mom was murdered.
Ah, yes.
Not like
Those
my
are-
actual mom,
yeah.
but like in the joking way. Like your mom.
Okay.
Yeah, you are mom.
You are mom, yes.
You are mom.
After Ember Flare has been defeated. Marley, I'm trying to tell a story here, bud. Yes.
Marley's contributing.
He said roof. After Ember Flare has been defeated, you guys all kind of regrouped at the body of the dragon in this cave. Numerous of you were injured in this battle with the dragons. You still see the bag of gold sitting ever so precariously right below the trap. You can still see the dragon limp, the smaller dragon limp in the trap. The larger dragon starting to bleed out, and its blood starts to kind of like almost like acid, but in a different way. It's starting to like burn up the ground underneath. Not so aggressively like acid, but because it's just hot, all of the like very light and airy dirt and kind of like debris on the ground, you can see it starting to just sizzle away. Esabel comes out from her invisibility, frantic. You can see now her part of her armor on the right side of her body has been singed quite aggressively. You can see it's some of like her midriff popping out, and part of her like thigh and knee, like where her pants used to be, have all been singed off. She has like a 3rd-degree burn all up and down that side of her body after sitting in lava.
I healed her.
Yeah, that's why they're not pussy anymore, but she still has a burn.
Gross.
Yeah, that's how burns work, man. Excuse
I
me.
thought they made your eyes yellow and made you really dramatic.
What?
I hate you.
I was about to say, is that Revenge of the Sith? You turned her against me.
Stupid. It's over.
We're gonna have
Anakin.
Esabel. We're gonna have Morin become evil, and he's just gonna give that whole speech.
I mean, there is lava you could toss me into. It's right there.
It's over, Morin. I have the high ground. I'm flying 50 feet in the air.
Underestimate my power.
Esabel kind of like, you see her take some like salve out of her bag. She starts to like apply it onto her burn wounds, and you can see this like thick, like green, white kind of like thick salve just goes on, and she kind of looks at you guys, and she can see Ajoli and Morin kind of sitting next to the remains of Ember Flare, Zirak and Callista. Zirak still sitting there with his bow knocked making sure that the dragon isn't doing anything else anymore. Callista is kind of looking up over the ledge to make sure everything is done. Keeps looking back over her shoulder to make sure nothing else is coming from deeper in the cave. You know what? I'm doing my best. It's been a couple weeks, all right?
It's been an eternity.
No, I looked at him, I said, oh, nothing else?
Yes.
Well,
And you can see
He said to make sure there's nothing else coming.
oh,
And so I had to make fun of him for his little list.
he's stuttering. Ha!
just
Speech
like that, a boulder
impediments.
falls on Callista's head and she dies.
Do I actually not get inspiration, by the way?
No, you got inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he corrected himself, but you were talking over him or something.
Yeah. Fucking Zoomer.
Probably.
She looks at you and kind of like, well, we did it. That bomb came in handy.
We can't thank you enough. Would you like some help with that? Mora's gonna like kind of sheepishly like take a step over.
She kind of looks at you and is like, are you going to throw me in again?
I wasn't planning on it.
And I go, ooh.
Okay. She kind of like holds out her leg. You can see where some of the salve has like started to work its way in. It's not as thick.
I'm gonna take it from her and start laying it on.
Wait, you're applying her ointment for her? I thought you were gonna like healing hands her or something.
I did. I used all of the points I had last session. I healed her for like 20 health.
She's like,
I have
no,
a healing spell."
I don't need this. This is
Okay.
I can apply it myself. Thank you. I don't need my brother applying ointment on my leg.
That's why I asked.
Moran's a freak.
Well, she has it on her back or something. Like, well, I don't fucking know.
She's like, oh, do I? And she kind of like reaches to the back of her, and she can feel now her bare skin, and she's like, ah, all right, fine, you can apply it there. And she hands you the ointment again.
Okay. I promise not to make it weird.
You better not.
By saying that you did make it weird.
That's
Dexterity
literally
check.
what I unmuted to say.
I know. Mora's not the smartest, okay? I thought you guys understood this.
Callista, roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Hey,
Damn.
somebody's paying attention.
Because you're aggressively looking over your shoulder and attuning to what else is happening in the cave, you can hear absolutely nothing. The cave is silent.
It's a little too quiet for my liking.
What do you mean?
I feel like something is about to happen.
Yeah, I know what's about to happen. We're about to go loot the dragon cave.
We definitely should see what else is in here. But let's take another moment and make sure everyone's okay before we start doing anything else.
Oh, Jolie, do you want to chop off the what's Ember Flare's head, and we can bring it back to the tavern?
This one was Ashbrand, but we can definitely take both heads, assuming we have the
Ashbrand's
space.
head was chopped in half.
Yeah, where are the dragon's bodies?
You guys are literally on top of the big one right
Oh,
now.
okay.
And then the other
When
one is
Golian
just in
described
front
the
of
kill.
where the gold was at the mouth, the first opening of the
Golian stabbed Ashbrand. I don't think
remember-
he split his hope open, did he?
One of their heads got split in half.
The big
or
one,
something.
Ashbrand, yeah, his head is split in half.
I think I
Oh.
already chopped off Ember, the other one.
Yeah, that's how you killed her.
Oh, okay. Can I take a tooth from Ashbrand?
Make a dexterity check. Sure.
for a little souvenir. 12.
You're able to get in there, like, you go right for the first, like, big thing on the side, and you're kind of like, shit. As you get your wing in there a little for extra, like, leverage, you end up elbowing one of his smaller teeth, and it pops right off.
Nice. How
So
big
you
is
don't get
this tooth?
the nice big fang, but it's one of those. Like, I mean, it's still. I mean, it's
Pointy
a
ones?
dragon tooth. It's still fairly big.
Aw, bud, you want some help with the big one?
No, I got this one. I wanted this one, actually. Definitely not that one.
I'm gonna check the
too big
dragon's
anyways.
pockets.
Oh, okay.
Dragon currently only has
Well-
one pocket on him, and I'm gonna need you to make a con save if you want to check it.
No, that was a joke. That was my one.
Okay.
But I forget. Did we ever have anybody go in here? Or I think
Yeah.
people passed it. Yeah, there was nothing.
It's
Nothing there.
revealed, so you've been in there.
Okay. Well,
We're gonna need to
Fine.
get that head and this big bag of gold out of here.
and whatever else we can find.
Oh yeah.
But if there's anything else in here, I'm not looking too good. I don't know about you guys.
I'm feeling fantastical. I only took like 14 points of damage.
Oh, well then I'm sure you wouldn't mind leading the way then.
Well, you know, I'm a long range fighter. Maybe someone else should.
Uh-huh.
I'm not good. I have my glaive.
I tanked 2 different dragons, so you figure it out.
Well, don't worry, guys. I'll just go take whatever is waiting for us.
I'll go with you.
Well,
Where you going?
Yeah, because I know I flew over here before and there was nothing.
You did indeed.
Yeah, so
I was
I'm.
thinking of... Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, I wanted to go and check this other hallway here that we never.
More liquid
Do.
death tea, as always.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now that Steven knows it exists.
And I'm going to be
Gonna
looking and
follow.
listening for anything that is around.
Make a
Oh wait,
perception
maybe I
check.
should stay. Actually, I'm gonna stay with the gold in the head up here.
Okay.
Probably smart.
Change my mind.
I know you're not very
Good
healthy,
idea.
so that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I could go for an Arizona right now.
Pretty sure I gave you a had this pretty crappy roll
Yeah.
on Leon hands.
I think I got pretty decently healed actually. Nope, never mind. I'm 10 HP.
Yeah, I remember rolling for Leon hands and it was like trash. It was like
I
close
could-
to
I could-
minimum.
You don't.
I can cure wounds.
yeah.
You guys, you go find stuff. I'm chilling.
Okay.
Yeah, lay on
What's
hands.
me
just
dying one more
happens, You
time?
don't need to roll for that.
What was the other one then?
You want me to heal you,
Healing hands.
Jolie?
Go ahead and explore. I'll be fine.
Famous
Let's hear
last
me.
words.
If I start screaming, then you can come back.
Okay, sounds good.
Giggity.
Well, we'd be really worried if we don't hear you scream.
We're gonna do that, like,
Again,
stock
Lauren,
cart
make a perception
tune.
check.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Cat.
didn't hear you the first time.
Sound effect.
I'm gonna find a video of 2 cats fighting.
Oh, that was almost a 1.
As
it
you progress, you can see there is another pathway this way and another pathway that heads up this way. Both look clear and both sound completely empty.
All right, I noticed nothing, and I'm going to continue forward and see what's over here.
As you continue down this path, you do start to hear the this like gurgling, like bloop, bloop, bloop sound.
Okay, so it sounds like there's some sort of water or lava or something around the corner here.
Do I hear this?
What?
Yeah, if you're following him, you hear it too.
I'm gonna go see.
Yep.
It's more
Cavern
lava.
opens up into a large pool of lava.
Do I see any mephits over the lava?
You do not see any mephits over the lava. No.
Do I see any other creatures?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, what's up with the +4?
Can I also make an Arcana check?
Looking for creatures, you do not see any creatures. Zurak, sure, you can make an Arcana check.
Nat 20.
Yeah, this room does not feel like there's any magic in this room. You get a very nature-oriented sense from this room. Everything here seems natural.
That doesn't mean it's not dangerous.
Let's head in.
Oh yes, let's.
Ah, yes. Let's go on a lovely stroll together.
I'm going to.
I got you. Don't worry. You're back. You're following.
Callista was also here the
I
whole
thought I
time.
was muted and I was trying to yell so Steven would hear me.
Oh, you're not in the same room anymore.
No, I'm so
No,
sorry.
she's getting stuff out of the kitchen.
Oh, getting food. How dare you?
Yeah, I'm pigging out tonight, so it's fine.
Nice. I'm jealous.
As you should.
Well, I am going to continue around
Yep.
and
Oh, it's on my
hope
location.
that
I'm following
nothing
Warren.
is there to hurt me. Okay, that might lead around. We don't know yet. I'm gonna keep going this way. And do I hear anything?
No, all quiet.
All quiet on the western side of the map.
Make a perception check.
Damn it, dude.
Goes this path seems to be it almost looks unfinished. Doesn't quite lead anywhere.
Marley.
Yeah, that's so weird. Why would they have stairs but nothing to go to? Okay. Well, nothing over there.
Cool. Start heading. Doo-doo-doo.
And Callista's with us too.
Callista is also part of the group.
I'm not going.
I definitely heard Callista farted.
I said Callista's with us too.
I said part of the group. Part fart. I'll go up this way. Or I guess down this way. Doo-doo-doo.
I'm gonna look
Come on, do you want a pretzel? Come on.
right here.
I'm alright, thanks.
I would like a
Well,
pretzel.
Marley ate it, so.
Marley. So
Hogging all the food as
selfish.
always. Not sharing with the group. Dang Marley.
We could never be mad at Marley.
He's so freaking cute.
Did you tell him what? Did you tell them what he did the other day
No.
with the tortilla chip?
Oh, no.
Did he eat it?
Ellie was outside doing yard work and Marley was tied up to one of the trees outside. So
Yeah.
when I got home from work, I had gone to Chipotle that day for lunch, so I had like leftover Chipotle chips and my burrito bowl with me. And as I'm parking and pull in, she brings Marley over, and as I'm sitting everything on the top of my car, the chip bag falls over and a couple chips fall out, and I'm like, well, those are for Marley, I guess. So I threw it down in front of Marley, and he grabbed it so daintily and then went over to like where the grass and the sidewalk starts and started to lift up with his nose and started to try and bury it and hide it like a bone. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I think he's
And then he
confused.
didn't. And then he didn't get it hidden all the way, so then he just ate it.
Yeah, he gave up.
And mind you, this was about 45 minutes after he ate a pile of poop.
Oh, gross.
So that was how his snacks went that day.
What
Some
a
poop and
dog.
chip.
Hoping the
Okay,
chip was
I'm
better
so
to him.
sorry. I hope so.
More, and as you go down, you can see there's a little stair pathway going up. Goes up probably about 8 feet, so you can't see over it.
I have stairs over here. I don't know where they go.
Let's go explore.
Let's go exploring.
As you step out, on the top of the stairs, make a dexterity saving throw.
All of us or just him?
Shit.
Cool.
Does a 7 work?
Does a nat 1 pass? Oh.
As you step on the top plate, you hear this like snap. Not quite sure what it is. And as you look down, you notice that there is a line that had just been broken as you get shot in the right side with an arrow from a hidden hole in the wall. You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Well, that's not right. Ah, fuck. Why the hell is this one tunnel fucking booby trapped? Fuck.
Farther down into the path, probably about 10 feet from you, you do see what looks like a chest.
Oh, that's why.
I'll jump over Morin.
Are you
no, the fuck
okay?
you're not.
Jump over Morin with my wings.
Can I pull it out of you?
No, I'm not okay. Ah, fuck, I'm still not okay. I'm not. Can I get some help, please? I can't heal myself anymore, and I've also just
Will this
taken a trap to the
activate?
shoulder.
If I go past it, will it
Well,
still activate?
the tripwire is broken, but so just look for more.
There's one way to find
I
out.
would like to look for more tripwires.
Make a perception check.
$17.
Looking at the stairs, does not look like there's any more tripwires going up. In your immediate area, does not look like there's any more tripwires. However, there are still various holes in the wall and the ceiling, but no apparent traps in your immediate vicinity.
I'd like to stay. How tall is this room?
This room is pretty small. If you're gonna hover, you're gonna be still like within a few feet of all surfaces.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I'm going to try to do like a little like a long leap with my boost myself with my wings, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Over to the chest.
So you want to go over Morin into the next square next to the chest. So you want to leap 10 feet, basically.
Joel's Discord crashed.
Toss me.
I want to cast Cure Wounds on Morin first.
Well, I would toss you if you didn't fucking pass me over to go get loot.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on you.
Okay.
So-
Do we want to wait for Joel? Because his Discord's not working, maybe?
Take 19 healing
Well,
points.
technically, he's not with us, so.
Well, yeah, actually, you're right. We could keep going.
He's gonna come back and you're all gonna be dead. What?
Sorry, Joel, if you can hear me.
Take arrows
He
to the
said, okay,
face.
bye.
Nuggies heal 19 points.
Thank you. I appreciate your magical contribution to my well-being.
You're welcome. And yes, I would like to bound over to this tile.
Okay. Make a acrobatics check.
Can I assist him?
You have an arrow in your side.
She pulled it out. And I was just
I
gonna
also
kick him over.
Callista walked up to the top?
Yeah, I said, can I pull it out of him?
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
It's fine. You just hate me.
No, because you would have been on the opposite side of Zirak while Zirak was trying to jump over Morin. You'd have been like reaching over.
Well, I turned around so that she
Well,
could
do we want
pull
to?
it out of her.
Do we want to replay it? Can I pull it out of? Can I pull it out of him now?
That's
Can you
fine.
do a strength check?
Um,
See if I get it all out. Or I hurt him more.
Get it all out. I think I want most of it to remain in me.
no. She has a point. Well, the arrow has a point. Make a medicine check or a sleight of hand check, your choice.
Ooh, we're gonna do medicine because that's a +7.
Probably the smart move.
And sleight of hand is +1. Yeah, 16.
Okay. You're able to kind of focus some of your druidic energy into it as you're pulling the head out. You're paying attention to how the arrow pierced and in what orientation it is as you slowly start to pull it out, and making sure that the broad-headed part of the arrow doesn't get caught on any of his, tendons or muscles as it comes out, not to inflict more pain or cause any more damage. As she's pulling this out, Zirak, you attempt to bound over, and you go to extend your wings, and you give yourself a thrust. As you get over, you kind of like skid over the top of the you basically like hunter bonk jump yourself, and you hit like the top of the roof, and you kind of like fall down. You're not quite able to keep your current trajectory safely as you kind of like land and slide up to the chest. But nothing immediately happens other than
Wonderful.
Laughter from behind you.
I turn around and take a bow.
Dexterity check.
I want to check the chest to make sure it's not trapped.
Make a investigation check.
Ooh.
You cannot have chocolate.
13.
What are you looking for? How are you checking it?
Like, I'm looking to see if there's anything, like if I can, maybe if there's anything like we saw a tripwire before, so like maybe something that activates if I were to open it, like another tripwire type thingy.
Okay. So when you look at the chest, you can tell that the chest has a lock on it. You can tell that the chest opens like a normal chest does. Looking around, it does not look like any of the handles or the keyhole itself has any string or anything that could break on the opposites on the outside of this chest. It looks just like a normal lockable chest.
Can I open it? Like, or is it's locked? You said so.
It has a lock on it.
Can I open it?
Yeah. As you go to try and open it, how do you grab it? How do you touch it? How do you open it?
If it's like I'm assuming, I put my hands on the sides of it and like kind of lift it from the side.
As you put your hands on the side and you go to lift it up, you can tell that it is locked.
Aww.
Or rather, that it does not open.
Is that a bug behind your chair? That giant black thing on the ground? No, behind you.
Oh, that's part of my chair that's falling off.
Oh,
On your chair?
No, it's just a piece of plastic coming from
Oh.
my
It looked like a bug, and I was about to freak out. It's
Should
fine.
summon it at her.
Oh, freak out.
It's like,
Is
oh yeah,
this
it's a bug.
chest- Is this chest magically locked?
Make another Arcana check.
Why don't you?
22. The lock, you get a sense of magic from the chest, but it does not give any sort of like enchantment or evocation vibes.
The chest itself isn't. It's maybe something from inside. What I'm
You're getting a
hearing.
vibe from the chest, but not like it's locked magically.
Can I try to break the lock by I guess with my dagger.
Sure. What do you want to do? You want to just
I
like
don't want to like
jam it in
yeah,
there like an
try
ice
to do
pick?
that. Yep.
Okay. As you line up the dagger and you give it a chink, make it a dexterity saving throw.
Well,
As you slowly start to get it in, giggity, you start hearing the metal and brass from the lock expanding as you go in, and then as you give it a final thud, you can hear the brass lock open, but you also hear another sound, almost like glass breaking, as you get this noxious odor starts to like pour out of the lock face right into your nostrils. Make a Constitution saving throw.
16.
You'll take 13 points of poison damage as this poison spray kind of like comes out. Get a big whiff of it, but you're able to hold yourself. You don't find yourself throwing up, and you aren't poisoned from it.
My cloaca. I'm kidding. Can I open the chest now?
The chest does seem to be unlocked. You can see the lid is like kind of ajar now.
What is inside this chest?
Make a perception check.
When?
At first glance, the chest is empty. However,
Oh.
you do notice that on the bottom of the chest in one of the corners, looks like there's a little hole that you can maybe stick a finger in or unlock. Maybe this chest has a false bottom.
I want to investigate this false bottom. I want to
Okay.
maybe. I'll put my finger in there.
You have fingers?
I have like.
You have talons. You don't have fingers.
Let me look up a picture of an Arcoctor, because I know their feet have the big talons, but I think their hands are like normal hand size. They have like less fingers, but they're kind of normal hand looking.
Okay.
Here, I'll put a picture in chat to prove. See, he has normalish fingers.
I feel like
Fed-
I would have
Feathery
nightmares.
fingers.
Fat, feathery fingers. Make a.
I'm glad you do, because I wrote feathery hands earlier when you tried to do something.
Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I'm trying to find something, and my notes are failing me, and I hate it. So sure, we'll say you're able to wedge your finger up in there, and as you pull it out, you see some various scrolls, some parchment, and a coin purse.
Hip hip. What scrolls are these?
You would have to inspect them for longer than you'd like to take now.
Yep. Okay, I will grab everything and put it in my bag. How much gold do I get?
The coin purse did not have any gold in it.
Well, I'll still take it.
Free coin purse.
It did, however, have 10 platinum in it.
Oh.
What? 10 PP?
Well then,
All for me.
my guy has.
I was expecting him to be like, I don't want it anymore. Throw it back. Doesn't have any gold. Fuck this.
No, he wants the PP.
Dude, the PP.
Of course he wants the PP.
When you said there was nothing in it, I was assuming it was like a bag of holding or something. Or like a little coin pouch of holding. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but cool. So you said it was a parchment and some scrolls?
Yeah, some various parchments. Some of them are rolled up like scrolls. Blah.
Cool. Well, Warren, Callista, I've looted the chest. I found scrolls and parchment and 10 platinum that I am keeping for myself.
I'll say there are five pieces of parchment and 3 of them rolled up like scrolls.
What do the 2 that are not rolled up say? Or have on them?
Well, 8 pieces, 8 things total. 5 pieces of parchment and 3 rolled up.
Oh, okay.
Well, come. Let me see.
I want to dive bomb back the same way I tried to come over.
Make
In case there's traps, I jumped
another acrobatics check.
Noticing this, Morin is going to back away.
You okay? Sure. You do like a funky backflip as Morin moves out of the way. You end up landing right in front of Callista. Callista, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you interrupted my snacking.
Excuse me.
A 12.
Thankfully, Zirak is very light, so you're able to kind of like stop him before he pushes you down the stairs.
I watch where you're going, bud.
Well, I didn't want to activate any more traps. I'm sorry.
Well, you
Anyways,
can warn us to get out of your way first.
look what I found, and I show them what I found.
I'm going to grab a piece of parchment and try to read it, or see if there's anything out there to read.
Yeah, you can see that these are various letters written from what it sounds like a lady to a lord. But you don't recognize, even being Water Davian, you don't recognize the names of these people. And they are written in a manner that's weird. Like even for Water Davian, like you can tell that it's funky.
I want to see too.
Well, read one of the other ones.
Do I notice anything different than they do?
Make a... We'll say investigation check as well.
A 9.
Yeah, you do also notice that they are worded very awkwardly. Like there's words missing, words are misspelled.
Being a scholarly folk, can I notice anything about these? Because I actually haven't read one.
You take them back from Warren and Callista?
Yes.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
That was almost a nat one.
God. We all suck.
Yeah, same thing.
I didn't even roll.
Um,
What was I supposed to?
I gave you the information for free that I gave them because you're Water Davian and they are not.
could this be some sort of code?
Well, the missing words or the poor grammar and the spelling doesn't exactly befit a lady of Waterdeep. The nobility is educated to a higher standard than that.
Yeah, you sure know that, sir.
I didn't receive that kind of education, but they did teach us some in the halls of Tyr.
Oh, I was saying because you're like a noble family member.
But I was not raised by them, little bird friend.
It's true.
Little bird friend. I want my bird.
Well,
That is not my board.
I guess we should go look for more treasure.
Would you leave those parchments to me so that I can look at them further?
Sure. I give him the. I don't want to give him the scrolls that are not. You said there's 3 rolled up parchments.
Yes.
Or are there like actual scrolls?
They're pieces of parchments that are rolled up and bound.
Okay, I give him. I just
They
give
would
him the
they would look like spell scrolls.
And then I give Morin and Callista each 3 platinum.
Woohoo! You add that into my inventory.
Much obliged.
Actually, never
Got
mind.
you.
I can do it. Platinum. PP.
So the letters are from a lady to a lord, right? Or from a lord to a lady?
It sounded like from a heroine to a hero.
Okay.
Like one of the writing seemed more feminine to start out, and then almost like there was a reply from a more masculine. Like the phrasing changed between them.
But we don't know that they're noble. Okay.
Well, they were using titles such as my lord and my lady in their addressing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. We're good now. I understand.
Cool. Well, I head down the stairs.
Okay.
And I go
I'll
up,
follow.
I go up at a tunnel.
Let's go show a Jolie what we got.
There's more to explore, I believe.
Where
We
do I
still
go?
need to look at their nest
Yes.
and the large pile of gold that I perceived last time we were here.
My parents are watching The Big Bang Theory, and I can just hear the Big Bang Theory song playing really loud in the background.
I love the Big Bang Theory.
I do not, personally.
I will hold my comments then if we have a fan amongst us.
I think
It's fine.
that
It's fine, you guys can shit on it.
I think that
I mean, I
Sheldon
enjoyed
is
it
one of
when I
the
was
least funny characters in television.
younger. I didn't really worry about like the implications and a lot of the kind of weird writing until I was a bit older.
I feel like
Don't watch
Sheldon is an
Seinfeld,
inherently annoying character.
Yeah, so are most pretentious smart assholes.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, like, annoying to watch the show. Like, I guess I just don't enjoy it. Like, every time I've seen clips or been like present for an episode of Young Sheldon, I think that the entire show is enjoyable except for when Sheldon is green.
Damn.
Okay.
Anyways,
What kind of metric are you using
Sheldon to comedy ratio.
here?
His
What is your reference here?
Sitting on the
He's-
couch while my parents watch Big Bang Theory.
No, I mean, like, what are
And-
you comparing it to be like, yeah, it's not great?
Like Scrubs, How I Met Your Mother, The Office, Parks and Rec.
Are you saying
Are
those
you
are
have-
shows you don't like?
No, you have me with Scrubs.
No.
They're very well. That's a valid argument.
I love Scrubs is my favorite TV show.
Scrubs is
Okay,
like,
I was about to say
I love all those shows. I love those shows. Please.
very well.
Like just in terms of comedy, I just find those other ones way funnier. And there's also way too many laugh tracks in Big Bang Theory.
I can't stand laugh tracks.
I can't either. I tuned it out for How I Met Your Mother.
I
Yeah,
don't know when to laugh unless I hear a laugh track, so I appreciate them.
Ha, ha, ha.
A true red-blooded American.
Like, they play like every 2 seconds in Big Bang Theory.
I've not seen an episode in a long time. I'm kind of wondering.
Well,
yourself.
considering it ended like
Save
years
yourself.
Well, anyways, let's make our way to the
Oh.
Dragon's Nest.
Making my way downtown. Walking
Walking
fast. Faster than
As
Xerac.
you guys get here, you can see now there are a lot more animal bones and carcasses of, food. This was clearly where the dragons were feeding now that the kobolds were no longer bringing them food. There's some sheep and cow and all those other kind of like livestock animals that have been stolen and yoinked.
Gotcha,
and
bitch.
you do see a little horde right there in the corner.
Ooh, is it a large pile of gold? Small pile of gold?
I mean, it's big enough to occupy like a 10-foot square.
Warren's
How much did I
eyes
take
will
without
just
encumbering myself?
become dollar signs and be like, "Oh, buddy,
You
we're
hear
gonna need a Jolie for
in the
this."
background.
You can see that there's gold, there is gemstones, there is pieces. There's like weapons sticking up and out of it.
I want to
Any
investigate
glaives?
for any weapons or gear or equipment of that kind of persuasion.
Okay. How do you investigate? Roll investigation first and foremost, but how do you investigate?
I'm going to
Like using them
Ins-
peepers?
I'm going to look at the ones that I can see
Okay.
that are sticking up.
Okay.
12.
You can see the hilt of numerous swords. Some are bigger, some are smaller. You can probably tell, you can infer probably by their size that there are various short swords, long swords, and great swords all in this pile, as well as some daggers and pieces of. You see like random like pauldrons sitting there, some gauntlets like upside down filled with some gemstones.
I'm going to investigate the pile for any magic.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
God damn, dude. I suck.
You definitely get a sense of magic from this pile, but it seems off. Can't quite put your finger on it.
Xerac, don't touch it. I feel some sort of magic coming from this treasure.
Can I try to sense this magic? Now
Sure.
hearing from Morin that there is magic.
Make an Arcana check.
and I try to sense it too.
I got a 12.
Arcana.
Oh, I see a little tail wagging.
He's right here next to me.
We all suck.
A 10, an 8, and a 10, and a 12. Fuck, dude. You,
Come on, you want another
you
pretzel?
both again get the sense of there's something off about this. Xerac, you get maybe the sense that there is some sort of like enchantment / illusionary magic around it.
Back up. I want to test something. And
I'm
I
going to-
whip out my glaive.
Back up
Oh
and
boy.
And from the safe distance of 10 feet away, I
ready my
slowly
shield.
move the glaive towards the gold and try to poke it lightly.
Okay, you're just going straight in the middle of it.
Yeah, just kind of like digging through it from far away, you know?
As you go to approach it, you feel the glaive where you feel like you should be hitting it, touching it. You feel it go straight through. You go maybe 3 or 4 feet in, and then you poke something.
I would like to reach in myself and see what was in there.
Okay.
Oh god.
um,
Oh god.
roll a d20. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay. Roll a d20. Okay. As you reach your hand further and further and further into here, your hand ends up touching something. It feels kind of leathery on the inside.
Can I make some sort of investigation? Can I feel around it?
Sure. Yeah. Make
Oh, wait, that
an
was
investigation check.
That was intimidation. Jeez.
That's intimidation, good sir.
It's the other eye one.
Same.
No, the other eye one.
As you kind of like run your hand up and down it, you can feel it doesn't it feels like it like a leather, but it has too many like angular corners for it to be a creature that you know of.
Is it a baby dragon?
Yeah, you're not quite sure what this is. Without, if you were to go into the illusion.
I want to go into the illusion.
Okay.
Or
As
if I
you
don't
go,
come out in 5 seconds.
Yurak, you probably shouldn't do that.
Here,
You see
tie,
him-
here before I go into the before I go into the illusion, I want to tie a rope around me and tell Morn to hold on to it.
Sure.
If you hear anything, just yank me out at top speeds.
Okay, well, I hope there's not a big hole there.
Well, I can fly.
Yeah, true.
you can't
Then you're
fly in
fine. I'll
space.
just let the dwarf go.
I reach in.
As you reach in, you put your hand back on this leather item, and you pull yourself in. You see that there is a backpack sitting in there. It's got some like it's got a ton of like different pockets and different latches and a long like leather strap around it, and it looks like a backpack. There is this rod like looking thing kind of like stuck in the side of it, that is kind of like glowing.
Do I know what this rod is?
Make an Arcana check.
Nat 20.
The rod looks like it is enchanted with with a illusion spell.
I'm gonna grab the rod.
Slide the rod. As you start to slide the rod out of the backpack, you can see everyone else standing around, as well as you now can see the illusion kind of like pick up, almost like an umbrella. You're holding the umbrella, and it's tied to the plane that the rod was at.
Oh. So I guess we're not getting that money.
What's in this backpack?
Can I see underneath the illusion?
Yeah, as he like lifts it up, you can see underneath.
Huh.
Just as
Well,
normal.
I'm gonna go forward and inspect it.
Inspecting the backpack.
Yes.
Okay.
Investigate it.
Sure. Yeah, the backpack has a bunch of latches on it, and just leather straps. It's bound shut right now. It looks like it has tons of different pockets, side pouches. It's kind of like it's got like a cool rune on the top of it. It's really, really eloquently made.
Can I tell what the rune is?
You have never seen a rune like this before.
Okay.
Have I seen a rune? Do I have any runes like this written down in my book? Because I've written down
Make a history check.
runes. $14.
No, you've never seen a rune like this.
I'm gonna pick up the bag.
As you pick it up, it's kind of heavy. Not too heavy. You're a strong bird, so you're able to. It's about the same size as you, honestly. So it'll kind of go on over you if you wanted to put it on like a backpack, or you can take the longer leather strap and you can put it over your side like a messenger bag, or you can hold it like a briefcase. Like, it really seems like super utilitarian to use.
Are you still holding the rod?
I guess so. I want to look inside this bag.
Here,
As
hand me
you-
the rod.
I hand more on the rod.
I'm gonna see if there's a way I can turn off the illusion.
Morin, make a perception check. Zirak, as you go to undo some of the latches, you can see inside that these are like voids of space.
As soon as you said
You
that, there
can't-
was a
You can't
puff of
see
smoke
into
from
them.
Immortals.
They can see it to you.
When you whisper to the void, does it whisper back?
Whisper back.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it hasn't really got the hang of like whispering yet, so it's really kind of loud.
The sound of
Yeah,
silence.
I see voids in this bag.
also-
Is this a bag of holding?
You also notice that as you hold the bag seems to get lighter.
Oh.
Is this a bag of holding?
It is not a bag of holding.
Interesting. Is there anything in the bag perceivably?
Hold it.
Not that you can see.
In all the pockets?
You open them up, they're all just black voids.
Huh.
More.
Yeah.
What say I reach my hand into this pocket?
Why don't we just drop a rock into it and see how that works?
Well, then it's gonna get the
Stick your whole
inside
head in
dirty.
there.
Yes, yeah, you know what, Zirak? Just stick your wing in.
Or we could use, like, I don't know, the rod you're holding.
Well, this is a very valuable rod.
Oh, but when you
Morin, it does look like the top of it turns to like turn it on and off,
I'm going to turn it.
and it turns off.
Ah! This might be useful. I'm gonna stick
That
it in my
could be
backpack,
useful.
or
That could be
I'm
like
sticking
good
it in
for a
my
trap
belt
setting.
because my backpack is in the start of the cave.
Imagine if we had that when we were setting the trap. We wouldn't ever need to have the gold from the guy, the dragon.
Well, I guess the question would be whether the dragons knew this was an illusion or not, and
I want to stick
they
my hand
did,
in the bag.
what kind of dragon wants a backpack?
Your hand in the bag?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Okay.
Yep.
As you
So I
reach your
said no
hand in the
taking it
bag,
back.
you can. It goes down into the void, and you can feel it. It's almost like inside there are multiple individual pockets, all kind of just like wrapped all the way down as far as you can put your arm in there. And all of the these pockets specifically have what feel like sharp stones, objects in them.
Whose prison pocket did you just reach into?
Cthulhu's?
What?
Oh, wow. So
Morin, I'll tell Morin exactly what I feel using Stevie's description.
that's curious.
Should I just grab one out and we can see what it is?
Have I ever heard of anything like this before? Can I check?
Yeah,
Let's check.
we'll say an Arcana check. You've heard of items like this known as bags of holding, but this seems more intricate than a bag of holding. Marley,
What do you need?
I want to
Can you
test
go
something.
Outside now?
want a piece of chicken?
No, he needs to go outside.
I want to take my glaive and see if I can put it into a pocket,
Sure.
like a small pocket,
Okay.
like or a normal size pocket, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh, does
Can
it
I put my
expand to
Fully
fit whatever you want to
expanded
put in there?
glaive into a normal size pocket in there.
You reach open a pocket, you start to put your glaive in, and it starts to like a Mary Poppins bag, just goes all the way in.
Whoa! And I started
Oh.
doing this
That
with
seems
all of
useful.
with all of my random stuff.
Maybe you should test if you can get something out first before you put everything in there.
Not like anything valuable, like I'm saying, like the random like scraps I have in my backpack, like a piece of
Oh,
paper
okay.
and like this torch.
His notebook that he's
Um,
meticulously written everything down in for months.
The notebook stays in on my hip actually.
Is this hip in the
Notebook
bag?
stays on.
I want to put my entire hip in the bag.
Please don't just suck some
Can
in.
I grab my glaive out?
You reach back in, and you don't immediately feel anything as you reach in. As you start to think about your glaive, it feels like the glaive materializes itself in your hand.
Oh, that's so cool.
Nice. Well, that seems
Do I
useful.
have a grasp on what this object is, or
What'd
Well,
you
it's
say?
not a bag of holding.
I didn't hear what you said.
It is better
do
than
I,
a bag
do I
of
have
holding.
some sort of grasp on what type of object this is, or no? We just think it's similar to a bag of holding.
Similar to a bag of holding.
Warren, can I keep this if we don't have to give it to the dragon?
We don't have to give anything to the dragon but his gold back.
True.
And did that backpack weigh any heavier once you put the glaive in?
It did not.
You said there
Wow.
was pockets with like stone-like objects. I would like to just pull one out.
As you pull it out, you see a bunch of these. It's like it almost looks like a crystal. It's just like a white crystal, like amethyst kind of looking. A white
Does it have any
purplish.
magical properties?
Doesn't seem to be glowing or anything. It's just a crystal.
I'll put it back in the bag. I'm gonna take the bag and I'm gonna say we skedaddle, or and by skedaddle I mean like finish our search.
All right. Well, that seems like a very good item to find. Let's see what else we can find.
I am gonna take all of my stuff out of my bag and put it in, and like swap out bags.
We'll leave room for the gold so we don't have to lug it around.
It seems to be infinite.
Can I see what I can find?
Huh?
All right.
Can I see what I
I
can find?
In the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all that's really in there.
okay. Well, I'm going to approach these stairs and look for any booby traps this time.
Look for booby traps. You do not see any fine ladies.
Oh,
Oh.
do I see people pretending to be ladies that in fact are not?
Roll investigation.
That's what he made me. Oh shit! Also, was.
I mean, if you put them together, it's almost 20.
You're
yeah,
right.
no, look stairs, going downstairs.
Okay, well, scene's clear, guys. We'll go to the next set of stairs. I'm gonna look again.
Still set of stairs.
Alrighty. What's down here? Oh, I forgot to put your stream up.
It's another opening.
Yay!
In here, it looks like there was some like camp supplies left over from when the kobolds were in here. There's some like roll up cots and some like really gross linens and some sticks for like pop up tents and stuff. Doesn't look like anything of value.
Okay. Well, now we know where the kobolds stayed when they were here. Small hallway.
Yep, small hallway. You see a light at the end of the tunnel with some stairs moving up. And yep, that brings you to the one of the lava pits that you first found some methods in.
Full circle. All right. Well, seems like we've explored everything here. Would you like to make your way back to Ajoli?
I'm ready to make my way back to Ajoli. I make my way back to Ajoli. Hello, Ajoli. We've made our way back to you.
They see I'm just resting against the gold, like sound asleep.
Is that spell still over here?
No, you don't see it
Ajoli.
anymore.
I found something cool. Cheese! I show Ajoli the bag.
Ajoli is asleep.
Oh.
Amen.
Ajoli! Look what I got!
Whoa,
Dude.
where'd this child come from? What?
Santa gave me exactly what I wanted.
What's going on here?
I show him the workings of the bag with my...
What is this, a bag of handing?
He's so close though.
I don't get it. What's this do?
Well, you
I
can
think
put things in there
support.
and pull it all back out, and it seems to expand as big as you want it to be. He put his entire glaive in there.
So like maybe this 10 bajillion pieces of gold we have to move around?
That was my thinking exactly. And maybe some dragon heads as well.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Slip that dragon head on in here.
I will attempt to place the dragon head in the bag.
The dragon head, the small dragon head, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one that I chopped off myself.
Yeah, you're able to
think that
open up the biggest pouch, and you kind of just like squish it in there.
Gross, but cool.
And if I pick it up, is it any heavier?
Nope.
Jolie, throw some gold in here.
Can I attempt to just put the Yeah, F it, we
The-
ball. Can I just put the whole bag of gold in there?
The whole
Right.
the whole backpack will not fit
Yeah.
in the orifice of the bag.
Oh.
That's my backpack, guys. I kind of knew what's in there. Can we just like dump the gold out?
Oh, I forgot that that's your backpack. All right, that's more problem to deal with. Is there gold around? No, wait. Where did we ever actually find dragon gold?
So we found something even better, and I'm
Really
gonna
bad?
show them my rod.
Oh,
Pull out a rod. It's just this like it's almost like marble. With a like a top that kind of rotates. It's got 3 little
I'm gonna,
icons
like,
on it.
poke at it with my paw. I'm like, what's so great about this?
But look, and I'm gonna twist it back the other way.
Twist it back the other way, nothing happens.
Okay.
Like
well then, I twist.
it only twists one direction. So you're trying to go backwards, it does not twist.
Oh shit! Like Nile. Yeah. So I'm gonna twist it my one direction.
As you twist it the opposite direction, you notice a Jolie flash in light, but nothing else happens.
Ah!
Love screen actually flash.
What? That wasn't what happened earlier. I'm gonna twist it again.
You twist it again, and a illusion of a Jolie pops out around the rod.
Oh, that's interesting.
I just start growling at the illusion.
It's okay, boy. It's okay. I'm gonna twist it.
The illusion
Establish
turns
dominance.
off.
Don't start pissing anywhere.
Mine.
Oh, no.
They mark their territory, I think.
Yeah.
Do they?
Um,
I don't know how
I don't
cats
know
work.
about. I don't know about Leonin, but regular cats, yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Wow. So, if this does what I think it does, I'm going to poke Zirak with the end of the rod,
Ow.
and then I'm going to twist it again.
Zirak, flash a light,
And then one more time.
and then you get a kind of like illusion of Zirak.
Wow, this is your most flattering angle, Zirak.
I would argue differently, but okay.
Wow, this is
It's the back
pretty
side.
nice. Wait, but this means that they had to have copied a big mound of gold somewhere.
Did we miss
But we
anywhere?
didn't find any.
We explored
I
the
mean,
whole cave.
we went out everywhere. I mean, there was that one unfinished hallway that I couldn't see anything in.
No gold gets
What was
left
the name of the
behind.
dragon we met?
Which one?
The
one in
one
Waterdeep?
Waterdeep.
Arnax.
Yes. Well, I mean, Oranax used illusion magic. Maybe this is his rod he wanted back.
Well, he said he never heard of these dragons before we told him, and that his golden hadn't been robbed that entire time he was down there, however many years.
Is there gold in the backpack?
It's about to be.
You put your hand in the backpack, and you just like looking around, like put your hand in your backpack as you ask that there's gold, and you can feel 2 strings kind of like crawl into your hand.
I pull it out.
As you go to pull it out, you get it to the upper part of the bag, and you cannot lift it out. It is too heavy.
Oh,
Jolie,
whoa,
help.
really?
Jolie, help.
I'll help him out. I try to help.
You guys all go to reach it out, and you can see this big leather bag bursting at the seams with coin.
I found
We're
the
rich.
gold. We? No, I'm kidding.
I can let this bag drop on you, bird.
I wasn't talking
It would
we
just
for you. I was talking we for Morin. You helped me get the gold.
wait. Did they pull? Do you pull it all the way out of the backpack?
Like you're pulling it. It's like still probably like halfway in and out of the bag, but you can tell
That's
like
what I was
the
thinking, like, we can
indentations.
see
Like
it.
it's so full with coins, you can see the indentations on the outside of the bag.
Maybe we should leave this in here. And we can give it to Ornex.
We have the. Yeah, we have. That's ours. Everything here, all this loot is ours. The only thing we have to give back to Ordax is the gold I borrowed from him.
Well, let's do that then.
Wait, let me try something else out. Stick the gold back in there.
I let go.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna stick my whole arm in, and I'm gonna think about weapon.
You can feel
Oh.
as you feel a touch on your pinky, a touch on the middle of your finger, and a touch like caressing the inside of your palm. 3 separate items are being called to you.
I'm going to pull out the one from my palm.
As you wrap your hand around it and you start to pull it out, it's heavier and heavier as it just continues to pull out larger and larger. And after about,
Sword.
I don't know, 8 feet, you see this huge great sword now sitting here. As it comes all the way out, you have to hold it with a second hand.
Damn,
8 feet long.
that
It's
is
long
that is
boy. I don't
a
know how
great
long-
sword.
I don't know how long great swords are. I'm just assuming they're long as shit.
8
Like
feet is like taller than a normal human.
yeah.
They can be up to like 6 feet normally, I believe. It's
Okay.
like the real big two-handed swords.
We'll say 6 feet then.
I want to reach in the bag and think weapon, weapon, weapon again. Or
Weapon,
like
weapon
copy
again?
Morin.
Okay. At this point, when you reach your hand in, you feel a large object on your palm.
I want to pull it out.
You pull out your glaive.
Oh yeah, you can't get it back. Let's go. I'm gonna reach back
I
in
put it
one
back
more
in.
time and pull out the last weapon. I'll set the greatsword down before I do so.
Yeah. So you leave the greatsword out, or you're putting the greatsword back in.
I'm leaving it out for now.
Okay. You reach your hand back in again. One caresses on the inside of your palm, and then there's another one touching the tip of your finger.
Tip of my finger. I'll pull that one out.
As you slip past the one in your palm to grab the one, you feel the one that was in your palm fade away, and you pull out a short sword, probably about yay long.
17 feet.
Oh, nice. I'm
These
going
are all
to
like brand new, impeccable weapons. Like
I'm going
freshly
to
forged.
set it down next to the greatsword and inspect them, see if I can see anything special about them, besides unblemished,
Make a
new
perception.
looking.
Yeah, make a perception check. Yeah,
I'm a
brand
weaponsmith.
new, newly forged. You can see on the top of the hilt, there are like initials, what look to be like initials. Is AA on the initial.
On the short sword.
Yeah, on both of the weapons, the great sword and the short sword.
A Morin, a Rosnar.
AA.
Yep.
Huh.
Do it
Interesting. Again, I'm going to reach back into the bag and I'm going to think armor.
again.
Nothing immediately shows itself to you. Nothing immediately like comes to you.
What about shield?
Shield, you get one on the front of your hand and one on the back of your hand.
Well, I think I've been in this situation before. I chose the wrong one. I'm gonna choose the one from the back of my hand. I'm gonna like reach over and start pulling it out.
You grab as you go to like, flip your hand over and grab it. The other falls down, and this is like, as you go to pull it out, it barely fits out the top of the pack, but this is not like a normal circular shield. It's almost like it's like a one-armed. It looks almost like a little shield that like sits on your arm, if that makes sense.
So okay, so like a smaller one that just goes around your forearm,
Yeah, it's like
Type of thing. like cap shield.
All the things from Captain
thing.
America.
So
That's what I'm
did you
thinking
see?
of. Yeah.
Did you see Thunderbolts? I know, Zach, you saw Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Not yet. I haven't.
Think of like John Walker's shield after it gets
I know what you mean.
changed.
Spoilers. Next, you're gonna tell me they're the new Avengers.
Stupid.
You
He's
talking
not
like
gonna
the
do that. Disney
taco?
already did it for you.
Wait, are you telling
You talking
me?
like the taco?
Yes. I think. I don't know.
It looks
What?
kind of like an up.
Like
It looks kind of like an upside down heart, like a spade, kind of like a butt.
like a taco.
Oh,
like
but
would go in your like your that's your hand, right? And that's your
Yeah.
elbow. And that's the rest of your body. My name's Morin.
yes,
Did
sounds
not
exactly
look
like me.
a person.
It
Holy
looks like
shit!
a-
How are there two Morons on my screen?
It's the rod.
Oh no, it's two morons on your screen, and there's 5 of us. Thank you.
Six.
What about Mormons?
No, I'm not calling Ellie a moron. It's just the 5
I
of
was
us.
gonna say 4.
Oh, okay.
Not me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
I declare a thumb more.
You feel another hand from inside. No, I'm just kidding.
can I reach into the bag
Scary.
and think hot singles in your area?
He does feel another hand.
He feels something.
I'm
but
trying to
it's not
think
a
how
hand.
I could interpret that in the realm of what's in the bag.
Hot female Leonin could be another way.
Damn it. Yeah, nothing in there. Sorry.
Darn.
Well, I tried.
Do you feel a little bit desperate? Do you just say singles in your area?
I have to transfer
I want to pull out a dude.
my stepmom's room to the kitchen table. So give me like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Potty break.
Yeah, that's
Actually, I-
actually totally okay because I'm
saw your reflection and punched the.
Oh. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
No, he did. I did scare him in the shower, and he like grabbed my wrist.
Oh,
All
no
I
wonder
saw
he's
was
jumping
this
in the
arm,
shower.
and I was like, but then I could like feel that it was soft, so I'm like, oh, this is probably LA. I won't hit.
Probably.
Most likely.
Hopefully.
To be confirmed.
That's why I scare from afar. Oh, when you get a chance, will you let me know how much the MX is?
It hasn't posted yet.
Still?
Girl, it's for people with money. They don't care. They just pay it. So I don't know why we have one.
I was about to say.
Because you have money.
No, the bank
Right.
has all my money.
What kind of Amex?
It's a platinum card.
Oh.
It's just for travel and stuff. It's what we use when we go on vacation.
Mm.
Vacation sounds nice.
Total balance is 2501. Statement balance is 2401.
Okay. It doesn't say how much the payment's going to be, though.
2401 is the statement balance.
It's going to be our payment.
Yeah. You wanted to go on vacation and spend a bunch of
This
money?
is why I hate the American Express card.
Yeah, it's like it wants you to pay it off after you use it.
Why though?
Yeah, and this is how the first time we used the American Express, he had it set up for auto payments, not realizing how their payments worked, and it took $2,000 auto pay.
Damn.
It doesn't.
And I was like,
I had it.
"Are
I had it
you
set to statement balance, not
kidding
minimum
me right
balance.
now?"
Oh. That would,
Card
yeah, that
you
makes
have?
sense.
Yeah.
The Amex.
The technically, the minimum payment is $50. But
I only ever do statement balance.
Yeah, well, which one? Does like the gold?
It's the platinum.
Did you
They're
sign up for all the perks?
fancy.
I can't hear you.
You sign up for all the perks because you get
yeah,
priority pass. You
Yep.
get clear for free.
we get clear for free, priorities pass,
Mhm.
TSA pre-check, yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We get our Hulu, our Peacock reimbursed. No, not Hulu. It's Peacock and Paramount, I think is.
You,
Oh,
you also get global entry.
Yeah, that's true too.
Ooh.
Priority pass is pretty nice.
Super nice.
Um,
700 annual fee. Too much for my cheap ass.
Yeah, that's one of the bad things about it, but
I'm not
them.
looking forward to paying it. I mean, it's free for active duty.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably call them and finesse it to be free for civilian too, because I'm technically an active duty civilian Marine. But
I'm
Wow.
also just not gonna tell.
You're also disabled too.
thanks, babe.
Super disabled.
Yeah, they'll hear you talking. They'll just like, yeah, just take whatever money you want.
Don't worry, it's just the brain.
We got to see Lieutenant Dan band
shit.
yesterday.
Does he still not have his
That was
legs?
fun.
Wanted to ask him, where are your legs? But
Oh
no,
my
he's-
god.
He's up around.
We
and
got a
walking.
whole case of Girl Scout cookies for free.
Ooh.
Dang.
Wait, how does
What?
that happen?
So the USO gives
Five-finger
out
discount.
free Girl Scout cookies to everyone on a military
Wow.
base.
Yeah, I literally Paige, Bethany, and I were walking around at like the different vendors, and this lady's like, so like we were like, wow, we might as well like get the guys some Girl Scout cookies. We walk up, and this little old lady's like, all right, here's the deal. she's like, each person gets 5 boxes of their choice or
Holy
one case. And I said, oh, okay. And Paige is like, for how much? And the lady goes, for free. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll do these ones then. And Paige is like, I can do a whole box. And so we got our stuff and we like ran back to the guys and we're like, guess what? And they're like, we want some.
Damn.
So we have like 20
Go to
boxes of Girl
USO.
Scout cookies now.
I'm telling
USO
Elon, this sounds
hooks
like
it
a
up
waste
for
of
me
my
up
tax
for,
dollars.
Dude, it's
Shit.
charity, brother.
None of the schools in North Carolina actually have Girl Scout cookies, from what I've seen so far.
Damn. I guess I don't have to bring snacks for D.
Nope. Nope. We got so many Girl Scout cookies here, dude.
Okay, but Steven got a
PWI
box
has a
to
lot.
tag along. So hopefully you like those ones.
I'm not sharing
Hell
those. They're
yeah.
eating yours.
Oh, I was about to
BWI
say.
has the good
She's like,
snacks.
Wait, so
Tag
what?
alongs are the
BWI has,
Tag-along.
The
has
peanut
the
butter
ones.
ones.
Peanut butter? Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, those
tagalongs
are-
are the best.
hands down.
Thin mints are overrated. Changed my mind.
Thin mints are not overrated. Thin mints are delicious.
If you have to freeze them to get their best quality, they're overrated.
You don't have to freeze Thin Mints. You can.
Yeah, ice
but
cubes
you
suck.
don't have to.
Yep.
You know
It
why?
tastes like the Arctic.
Arctic.
The Arctic.
Chocolate.
Arctic chocolate flavored.
I'm gonna plug my laptop in and start microwaving some microwavable udon, and then I'll be ready.
Udon.
I mean, I'll probably get woken up by you. So then, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start my udon.
Damn roommates.
Yes, my roommates. Definitely not my parents.
I mean,
I
they're
mean,
just the
At some point, they
roommates you're
become
related to.
roommates.
Yeah, once you start paying,
Oh yeah,
Look at
you
how
pay.
freaking cute he is.
Yeah, he is the bestest.
Look at he's literally
Oh, I can't see him.
has the cutest little sleepy face on right now. He's asleep in my chair.
Is it still warm?
Are you printing the octopi now?
Hence why you look at the printer and there's octopi on it.
Damn.
They're so cute.
I printed a bunch of little eggies,
Are they in here?
Ooh. That's cool.
and then
Ooh.
little,
Does it
Spyro.
twist open?
little crystal
Does it
draggies.
Does it twist open?
Yes, I just showed them.
Can I? Oh.
She wants to do it.
if you throw it really hard on the
That's
floor, it'll
cute.
open.
Joel, just
Barbarian
fatten your milk
approach.
this morning, all right? And I have like a clear, like crystal base. It's fun because it's translucent, so you can see
Yeah.
the purple as the inside.
Oh.
So it gives it a fun little hue.
How do you do this?
How do I do?
Why
that?
am I struggling so hard
There you
with
go.
this?
Now just
Are you twisting it the wrong way?
click it. There you go. I'm so proud of you.
It doesn't line up
Yeah, I
though.
know, but you did it wrong. Get it back.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, why am I
Damn.
struggling so hard with this?
User error.
Righty, lefty, Lucy.
Watch me backwards.
Please don't.
He's like, well, it's broken.
8 hours of
It's
printing
fine.
wasted.
I break everything I touch.
Including my heart.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I gotta fix the pistol.
Yes. Fix it. Fix it.
You
Coop.
know, you did some wolves too.
Those I had for a while. I just need to get rid of them. And now they're broken.
I'd look up just in time to see her drop it.
Come on, baby boy, go back to bed. Come on. I'll wrap you up in the blankie. Come on.
He's
Come
like,
on.
"What are you talking about?"
Are you gonna swaddle Marley?
Yes. Did you text Jake happy birthday?
No.
Yes. I always tell Jake.
He doesn't text me happy birthday. I'm not texting him happy birthday.
Poor
Damn.
Jake.
It is.
There's also these that the post office fucking
Ooh.
sells. Dungeons and Dragons stamps.
Oh, that's cool. Are you gonna hold on to them forever
Yeah.
as a collector's item?
I got 2, baby.
Yeah, $30 later.
Worth it.
Don't worry, babe. In 30 years, they're gonna be pretty valuable.
It'll be $35.
Yeah,
Return
okay.
on investment.
That cardboard is, a bad investment, but this cardboard is a good investment. Oh, God, no.
Is it?
Drop that one. That's my expensive one.
That sounds
Oh
like
my
copium.
god.
It's copium.
Copium is strong with this one.
Yeah, 100%.
Speaking of Andrew, aren't you buying some cards?
I already did. I'm just
What?
waiting for-
Oh,
You bought Magic cards?
Huh? Yeah, I bought the Final Fantasy Commander decks.
Oh, well, yeah, but they're not out yet.
Exactly. I said we're waiting for him to come in.
All right, did I hear Zirak back? No, he's still muted. Okay.
this is the slowest I've ever been making PB&J, and he's still not back.
No, I am back. I went to the bathroom.
Oh, I guess that's okay. I might allow that. You are in the fish tank, my friend.
Yeah, it sounds like he's talking through a Pringles can in a tunnel.
Like the 2 cops in a string, but it's Pringles can.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have set up my computer, or my AirPod. I have it set up to my computer.
Okay. I mean, all we're really gonna do is just keep dicking around this bag, so I don't think you really need to be too present for it.
Do I not sound worse? But I can talk from far away.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Yeah, we can hear you.
Wonderful. I'm at the microwave.
Last I checked, a Jolie was looking for hot singles in his area.
I struck out. So I gave up on the
Damn.
bag. It's useless to me. Other than carrying all the heavy shit, but
Yeah, I guess that's a pretty good part of it. I'm gonna. Okay, so I struck out with armor.
Got back up, boy.
I got a small
Any
shield.
Vegas stones in there, Stevie?
Oh wait, actually, Morn, did you go through all the weapons already?
So I didn't put them back in except for. But I pulled out a great sword and
A
a
short
short
sword, right?
sword. Yeah. And then the third one was Xerox Glaive,
Got it. Okay.
and he just put that back in.
Yeah. All right.
But I did find a small shield, and then I'm about to reach back in there for the big one. Or I'm guessing it's big. So big and
So
meaty.
you reach back in.
Yes, I'm gonna keep a small pile of loot just on the ground with the swords and the shield and whatever else I find.
Okay.
And I'll reach back in and think for a shield.
Nothing comes to you.
Oh no, the consequences of my own decisions.
Alright, that'll work.
I don't feel it.
So-
It's like I had the option of one, but there was 2.
Hey Stevie.
Yeah.
Can I reach in the bag, knowing there's stones in there, and think of a Wega stone, aka from my lore, the stones of my home village? They've been there? This wanderer? I just want to know.
Them
You
home stones.
Feel
Thanks.
a rock put
I
itself
pull it
into your
out.
hand. As you pull it out, yeah, it's one of your
Sounds like I'm a boat.
stones. I forget what you said. It looks
Wega
like.
stone.
I'm
I think
assuming it's some sort of
I said they
blue.
were, yeah, like
It's rock.
light blue, because they're from an icy area, so naturally they have to.
Light blue. It looks like it's been like carved out of a larger piece of rock.
Guess light blue gems. Called Wega stones. Well, that's neat.
Is it shiny?
You notice that this one is also has the initials AA on it.
I wonder who this AA is. They must have gotten pretty far out if they were in my regions. Wait, giggity.
Giggity.
Phrasing? What's that rock?
It's a stone from my village. I show my bow, which also has them slotted in.
Wait, your village is in the bag?
I would sure hope not. I reach in and I think, my village. Shivergust tribe.
You get what feels like a feather comes into your hand.
Whoa. I pull out the feather.
It's a bright blue feather.
Dad?
Your village is in the bag!
My village is in the bag. What do they do?
I reach in there and
Blue?
think smoked
your
turkey.
pronouns?
You get a kind of harder object that feels like bone almost.
I'll pull it out.
What used to be a turkey leg is now just bone and decayed meat.
I'm gonna go, ugh, and just toss it behind me.
Oh my god! That's Xerox people! I'm gonna like, grab the bag and just be like, don't worry, we're gonna get you out, bird people! Nochi's not here, okay? We have to do a little bit in his name.
We need our comedic relief. Well, we should probably try to find this AA. Do you think it's Ornax? Starts with an A.
Yeah, you're right. RNX Anonymous? I don't know. I'm gonna reach in and think AA.
You didn't
Nothing
think we were
specifically
gonna
comes
do
back
that?
to you. You'll need to refine your search.
I'm gonna think RNX.
Error too many queries. Try again later.
Too many
Oh
queers.
Or
shit!
too many results. Try narrowing your results.
I'm gonna think RNX.
You get what feels like a piece of brass hanging next to your hand.
Grab, pull it out.
You notice that this is a brass picture frame with what looks to be two people. One a human and the other a female dwarf.
Female dwarf.
A male human and a female dwarf.
Does the human look familiar to us? Or the dwarf? Do either of them look familiar?
Make a history check. At disadvantage.
Why at disadvantage, if I may ask?
Because the person in this photo is not known in your region, definitely Sirac, and would not be known in Waterdeep at this period of time. Well, Morin roll normally, Xerac roll at disadvantage.
I'd be willing to give more in my role, just purely to story reason.
Well, you both made it, so that's fine.
Oh! That was at disadvantage? What the shit?
You notice the man is a wizardly looking character. This picture seems to have been painted a very long time ago. Yet also seems like it hasn't aged a day. This red-bearded, gold, wearing a gold robe, female dwarf. But the character you recognize is the human also of wearing a blue golden robe, very, very long, silvery white beard, with a staff in his right arm, and a pendant pulling down his neck with the initials EA.
EA.
You recognize this person, but you can't quite put the name to the face. Zirak, you remember stories of a great wizard named Elminster.
That sounds
this
familiar.
could very well be. And his name was Elminster Almar.
That name sounds familiar to me in real life.
Oh, yeah. Anybody that played BG3 recognizes Elminster, but he's a
Oh, yeah, that's Oven.
Way to steal the name.
he's a very popular wizard in the world of
All
Faerün.
creative outlets copy somebody else.
Oh my god.
Couldn't come up with an original name.
Okay, Callista
FantasyNameGenerator.com.
from one of her books.com.
Yeah, one of my favorite books.
Yeah.
And you know what? You would know that if
You're
you
smart.
read it.
All right, my character is now named Aragon.
No,
You are
it's
not.
Oh,
You are not allowed behind my screen.
Your screen that has the map up that I can see on my screen?
No, this map has different stuff. I have
Well, I can't tell the difference.
She's
so
peeking
what
behind the DM's curtain.
disadvantage on you, disadvantage on your bird, disadvantage on your whole family, your whole party.
Studying the picture, I want to try one last thing to reach in the bag too, and then I'll be done.
Okay.
I want to reach in and think of the pendant with the initials EA.
I'm sorry, it's pushing you.
Same thing, refine your search. You just said initials EA?
I said the pendant with. I described the pendant.
Oh,
From the
okay. You get nothing.
Okay. Well,
Did
I guess-
Zirak tell us what he remembered?
Oh yeah, I'll be like, this is the legendary wizard, Elminster. Blah blah blah.
Elminster. What was the last name again?
Almar. AUMAR. Or
Thank you.
MER. MAR, yeah.
This udon is so good. It smells. So good.
Do I recall anything about Elminster Almar?
With him saying the name, you recognize the name as he says it, and then you can put two and two together and see that this is probably the wizard that is in the picture. You want to remember anything about Elminster? That was your question?
Yes, I want to remember like when he was alive, if he had
As far as you know, he's still alive.
any interaction, like any relationship with Arnex.
He was in Waterdeep hundreds of years ago, way before all of your time, from what you remember teaching, or from what you remember reading in the Halls of Justice. You remember hearing stories of adventurers being helped by a we'll call it a friendly wizard. At one point there were he was setting up shop, hiring adventurers out of the Yawning Portal, hiring parties to go down into the Undermountain. but you know of probably like 60, 75 years ago, he moved on from Waterdeep.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the dwarf and see if the female dwarf looks anything like the male dwarf that Arnax appeared as.
Make a perception check.
Well, no. I guess I don't see anything.
Besides having red hair and being dwarfs, one was male and one was not. So.
Oh, this strange creature next to Elminster.
No,
I don't know what that is.
Well,
All
it's a
dwarves look
dwarf.
the same to me.
Yeah, it's just another old dwarf, old female dwarf.
Well, I'm ready to leave.
You what?
I'm ready to leave.
He's ready to.
Oh,
I feel like
He's
we
ready
could
to
do more-
leave.
I feel like we could do more at the tavern with this. We will be safer and less hot there.
Have we gathered all the treasure from this cave?
All that we found.
did you consolidate the gold?
Not yet.
Okay,
And
so
there's still a
10
whole bunch of
items.
random things just on the ground.
Yes.
Come on, you want to put those back in?
Can I ask that if I put those back in, will I be able to retrieve them again? Or
Are
do
you
I have to figure that
asking-
out?
Are you asking me?
Above the table.
Yes. Yeah. That.
Okay.
From the from what you saw happen with Xirax's glaive, the idea is that you should be able to retrieve things after you put them back in there.
Okay. Then I'm going to start sticking some things back in there. I'm gonna get that great sword and drop that in there, and get the little short sword and just like it, and then that shield. I'm going to go ahead and drop that one back in there, and then the picture frame. I'm actually going to hold on to that for now.
Okay.
All right,
Excuse me.
we should try to put the gold in.
What, the backpack?
Yes.
The backpack itself won't fit in there.
Yeah, we can't put that in there.
We should pour the gold in.
I don't know. The other gold was in leather bags. Should we risk having to take out 2,500 gold one by
I really
one?
wanna have
We can one by one count it.
All right, so next
mean-
session, Xirax can count 2,500 pieces of gold, and we'll all go like drink beer or something.
I mean, you guys, I'm sure, probably forgot when I dropped the gold down the staircase and we had to pick it up.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, actually, that wasn't me. That was definitely somebody else.
Damn Golian, you know.
Yeah, probably Golian. And yeah, picking those up wasn't fun.
I think we should keep the backpack. The gold that we have to return, we should keep separate. I think, even if it's more effort to carry it.
I mean, we have a wagon out there. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or carriage, excuse me.
I have a question. Steve.
But hey, wait, has anybody seen my sister?
What would you say, Xirax? I can barely hear you.
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot too.
My bad.
All
if I were
good.
to reach into one of the small pockets, same stuff out of it, table.
All I heard was reach into the pocket, same stuff out of it, above table.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still cutting in and out.
1 second.
I heard one. I'm just kidding.
Brief second.
I heard 1 second.
Okay. Is it fine now?
Sure. Continue to ask. It's fine
Okay.
until it's not.
Okay, I turned auto input stuff off, so maybe now it'll be better.
Okay.
Go for it.
if I were to reach into a separate pocket, like one of the smaller ones, could I pull out the same stuff? Like, it might not fit through the pocket, but like, could I?
Find out.
I want to reach into one of the smaller
Realistically,
pockets.
realistically, yes. The voids all reach into the same thing.
Okay.
And it reaches back.
Don't mind them. Well, I guess we'll carry
my
the
little
gold in
brain
this
can't
backpack
handle
here.
a bunch of different pockets.
When we call them pocket dimensions.
Nice.
Kill yourself.
Yeah,
That was
but
a
I'm
good
gonna
one.
look around for Esvel because she has not been around or has been suspiciously quiet.
Sure. Make a perception check. Well, actually, no, you don't see her.
Okay. Well, maybe she's outside. I mean,
she's not within your line of sight.
You better not have taken some of
you
this
s-
gold while I was napping.
I mean, you said she wasn't over here when we passed by, so I guess she's
Correct.
outside. She was pretty. We did promise her a share of the treasure, but I don't know where she went.
I'll just go, morning, sister!
What's your passive perception? 15. That's actually not bad.
Damn.
Do you yell into the cave or out of the cave?
Mhm.
Or kind of like all around?
Well, so hold on, let me look at where so, since I'm standing, like, in this little exit hallway, let's just say I yell basically at the wall in front of me to see how it bounces.
So like this wall?
Yeah, either side.
Okay. Fuck. I love you so much.
Well, actually, really what I'm saying is, like, I'm yelling just up straight above me. Let's just say
Okay.
like that,
That's fair.
like, because we're in like a tunnel, kind of, right?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
An entry and end.
Yeah.
I need a d20. Hold on. Yeah.
Wow, way to not come prepared.
DM doesn't even have his dice.
Well, and he runs out like there's not probably dice in this room.
Yeah, but it might be
Somewhere.
hiding.
Yeah, I'm talking shit.
The hands on hips. It's around here somewhere. Where did I last see it?
Yeah, take the hammer. It's on video. There's evidence.
Hey, Google, stop recording.
This is how she gets a lot of money.
I don't have any dice in here.
That's crazy.
Oh, she
Wow.
rolled a nat 20.
Dang.
From outside the cave, you can hear, yeah, I'm laying down in the cart.
I think she's outside in the cart.
Oh, thank you. I could tell that myself. That's probably a good idea when she's that wounded. Don't know how that happened. Anyway, and I'm gonna go and try to lift up the backpack again.
Just you?
Hey,
I will help him. Somebody else can take the bag with the dragon head and everything, right? That thing's not heavy. The void bag.
Yeah, who has
void
it?
handbag.
I have the wood bag.
Okay, yeah, it feels like it's 5-10 pounds.
Cool. Then
Bag
I'll help
of-
with the gold bag.
Void hand.
You guys grab Morin's bag, start, walking out with it. As you get outside, you can see Esavelle sitting on top of the cart that you guys so gallantly brought with you.
That's us.
And she basically just asks, like, so, how'd it go? I see you got at least one more bag. Was that it, really? Just a bag's worth
I
of
left
gold?
my old bag back there.
It's maybe one bag, but it's a special bag.
Oh?
and there was lots of things inside, including a lot of gold.
Good. I'm gonna need some good healers after this. You guys are fine.
We do what we can. Sorry again about that.
Well, do you want me to try?
I'm gonna need someone to fix the skin, not just make it better. But thank you.
Ouch, Marley. Um, ouch. Your head out. There you go.
Oh my god. I gotta show you
Okay.
what Marley looks like. He's literally wrapped up like a burrito.
His butt
Is he
right
on the
here.
chair?
Yes, he's on the chair.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right here.
This fucking spoiled ass
Ugh.
dude.
hmm He's like, oh, I hear you talking about me.
Ugh, let me get my paw out.
You little toasty
Oh, you
bud.
can actually see his head.
Corner.
Oh yeah, you can.
Put your head back down, Dingus. You're out of frame when you lift your head up. Thank you.
Okay, well, I think we're all ready to get back to Waterdeep. We'll find you a healer and consolidate what we got, and of course, give you a share.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Really?
I mean
certain.
you have to come back to my tower to get back to the vault, so you got to come back to see me eventually.
That is true.
And if I just don't see you, I mean, I know where you live, so it's fine. I trust you. For whatever it's worth.
Well, thanks. I trust you too. Yeah. We're gonna load up the gold and start getting ready to leave.
Okay. Are you guys gonna go back through the town, the Diamond Lake Village or whatever, or are you just gonna go straight through to Waterdeep?
Yeah, I feel like we should probably tell them that the dragons they didn't know about are now no longer alive.
Okay. It is basically nighttime at this point. Since you guys went in kind of like at the late afternoon and then did all this through like the night-ish. So by the time you get down into the village, it is like very early morning, like twilight hour, very early morning. You guys know that the inn is Velo's cousin's house, Deal. The mayor's house is usually open for visitors to come through, as he has the largest house and the only one necessarily suitable for guests in the village.
I'm gonna go into the bear's house real quick and see if I can find Deal. Let him know the good news.
You can see it as you push open the door. Does anyone else go with him?
I'll follow along.
I'll stay with the cart for now.
Okay, so Callista, Morin, and Zirak. You guys go to walk in, and the door is indeed open. Morin, as you kind of push open the door, you can see there's probably about 12, 15 people asleep in the main room of this house. Deal is kind of like slouched over on like a reclining chair. Not quite, like, not really sleeping, but he is asleep. As you kind of like shink your way into into the room. You can see him kind of. 1 second. He like gets
Okay, yeah,
up and he starts to like walk up. He's trying to like step through all the people that are asleep in the room. He walks back to you and he kind of just points to outside.
Yeah, let's go. And then I'll walk outside.
Everybody walks outside and he kind of shuts the door and he's like, "Oh, did it? Well, you're all here.
Yes,
I
we're
guess it
all
went well.
we're all alive. It went very well.
Oh, thank goodness.
You'll never have
Okay.
to worry about them ever again.
So, like, does that mean what it meant last time, or does that mean something different this time? Because last time you said we didn't have to deal with them, and then you came back to get rid of them.
They did.
Well,
So, like,
let me show it to you this way. And I'm gonna wave Xerox over and reach into his backpack and bring out the dragon head.
he's like, shit.
Hey, does that put you at ease?
That's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. I guess.
A
Wait,
dragon's a
weren't
dragon. There was a bigger one.
there were 2 of them. Okay, did you kill that one too?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh God, it's too early for this. All right. Well, do you guys want to stay here? I don't have any rooms because you told us to protect and hide. Stay inside. You can use the barn. Or you got. I'm sorry. I don't have better accommodations for you.
It's still morning. We good to continue back. I'm gonna look around. Everyone.
I'm good to head back.
I mean, Asvel needs help. We probably should get back before anything else happens.
What kind of help does she need? I have some potions if they'll be of use. Nothing fancy, but
She was badly burned. Do you have anybody here who's a healer?
How? How's she badly burned?
Through a very strange set of circumstances that are no way my fault.
I mean, we have some healers here, but not anything you can't find in Waterdeep. I do have some balsam ointment.
Would that be a greenish ointment that you put on burns?
It's organic, yeah. It's used to treat burns, clean wounds.
I would take some from you if that's okay.
Okay, give me 1 second. He opens the door up and walks inside, like very gently, like closing the door. Probably like a minute and a half goes by. He opens the door again, and then you see this. It's like it's a mix between like a jar and a vial, so it's not like it's a cylinder-looking potion vial basically, with this gunky, thick white paste inside it.
Thank you, my friend. This will help.
Yeah, just apply that, and I mean it's good for cuts, scrapes, burns, anything with the skin really. He looks up to Ajoli. I don't know if it works with fur. The skin it works with great, and then yeah, feathers probably not either. I should have asked.
What was it called again?
Balsam ointment.
Balsam?
Yeah, BALSOM. Balsam. Balsam. No, balsam. SAM.
Samfall. Cool. Well, thank you. We will
Thanks,
continue
man.
back to
It's
Waterdeep.
D&D Beyond map. Okay. Thank you again. I'll have to send you. You guys, where in Waterdeep are you guys? I'll have to send you like a thank you note or something when once I get all these people situated.
We are the owners of Troll Skull Manor.
Business owners.
You can
That makes more sense.
you can find us there.
Okay. Okay. Good night. And he kind of like turns around and it's like, "Were you guys gonna stay here, or are you guys just gonna go home?"
I think we'll just continue back.
Okay, safe travels. And he just walks back out, shuts the door. You can hear, like, 15 seconds later, a thud and then some snoring.
What a strange guy.
Okay.
Oh well.
It will take you about 3-ish days to get back to Waterdeep from where you were at now. Who would like to? How would you like to get to Waterdeep? So, like I said, you can decide to take a shift of rests and like just push through. You can decide to stop, make rest, and like camp. Or you can just send it and get there sooner.
Let's just do shifts. Some people sleep, some people drive and look out.
I had a nice nap, so I can take a first shift.
I'll take it with you.
Oh, nap.
Estevel is like, great, I'm gonna sleep. Good night.
Wait, before you do you want to try this ointment Deal gave us?
And she like holds
As
it up and like looks
balsam
at
ointment.
it. She holds it up next to hers. Huh. I'm surprised they know how to make this out here.
Same thing?
Yeah, I mean, mine looks a little more refined, like better made, but I'm surprised they know how to make the ointment. It's not a... I don't know. He must know someone in Waterdeep, I guess. And
He
she like
does.
puts it in her bag. She's like, I'll use this when mine in lieu of mine, and I'll save mine for the next time I get a bad cut. And she like kind of puts her feet up in the back of the cart next to the bag, and she kind of just like leans back and closes her eyes.
All right, well, let's get going.
Okay. Ajoli and Morin, since you guys are taking the first shift, between the two of you, make survival checks. So both of you make a survival check. Wow.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that'll do it. You guys are able to navigate the area. You're able to get out of the town. You guys are seasoned pros at this point, coming in and out of Diamond Lake Village. And you make it the first leg of the trip while the rest of the group is sleeping, no issue. Callista and Zirak, both of you can take a long rest if you plan to long rest while they drive.
I do. Hip hip hooray.
Yay!
After about 8-9 hours, you can hear the rest of the party members behind you start to wake up, as it is probably, late morning at this point. Ajoli and Morin, as you guys stop to change over, I'd like both of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Constitution saving throw. Yikes.
Both of you are feeling really tired, but you're able to pull over safely, and you know that you're gonna take the fattest sleep. when you get into the back of the cart. Who is taking the second shift, going back to Waterdeep?
I'll take the helm next.
You too? Okay. All right. So Morin and Ajoli, you guys can take your long rest now.
Woo!
Zirak and Callista, you two make your survival checks. Survival. Because you're trying to find your way back home. Okay. You guys were paying attention on the way up, so you guys are able to continue moving forward. Cool. Comes up to the next night, about 8 hours later. We'll say this will happen 2 more times, ideally, if you guys all do well on your survival checks. So you guys go to swap over after another 8 hours. Morin and Julie, make your survival checks again.
But what about Xochi and Golian?
Ooh.
That's awkward.
As you guys go ahead, Morin, you feel yourself second guessing the direction that you're heading, but Ajoli is steadfast and knows exactly where he is. So you guys are able to travel the distance, going the speed, and you get there, and your 8-hour shift is good to go.
Phew.
Really all load on the time I need.
Yep, exactly.
Thank you.
Driving as fast as they can. Anyway, Callista and Zirak, for the hopefully last changeover, make your survival checks. Nice.
Cool.
You guys are heading into, you know exactly where you are again. Zirak, this is the exact same path that you and Callista took when you were coming to Waterdeep the last time. When you first were coming to Waterdeep, I should say. So
Before our
it's all
adventure
coming
began.
together. Yep, before adventuring began.
It's fireworks.
Huh?
It's fireworks. I was hearing some, like, I couldn't tell if it was like thunder or if it was raining. It's the Fred Nats doing their fireworks.
Oh. Gotcha. As you are all approaching, it's now been about a day and a half, and you guys are all awake and traveling together. Callista and Zirak, you guys can finally see the north gate of Waterdeep as you are making your way back to Waterdeep. As you start to approach the north gate, you can see lines have formed of people, guards checking carts on the way back into the high road. And you can see Esabel kind of make her way up, sits down in the front of the cart with you all, and as you kind of like approach the line to stop, she kind of just like takes the reins from you and is like, we don't need to wait in no line. Starts to go straight down the path of everybody and just gives like a wave to the guard as she just continues on through.
Oh, there's certainly perks to that then.
Don't you feel bad for the people waiting in line?
No.
As she
Warren just tells you no.
continues through, you stop back at Velo's shop to return the cart and her wonderful and the wonderful traveling companion that you had.
Oh, I forgot. We had the Becky.
Betty, right?
Yep. Mhm.
Betty. Yeah. Good Betty.
She was magnificent the entire time. Even with pushing through the whole time, she played it like a champ. She gets back and
Yeah, we love Betty.
Velo
Big Betty fans.
sees you all arriving back. The cart is in one shape. Betty is in good health, and he opens the gate, pulls you all in, and kind of starts to just talk like, "Oh, how'd it go with your little adventure?" And starts to try and like get information from you as to like what happened. How did it go? Did you see my cousin? Did you get any loot? That kind of stuff.
I'm gonna tell them yes, it went well. They're gone. You're in your cut. We stopped by Diamond Lake and told your cousin. The village was, or the city, or sorry, the town was worried, but they don't have to worry any longer.
He's just appreciative that you brought Betty back and his cart back, all with no issue. He grabs the tenting equipment that he loaned you and kind of inspects it, makes sure it's all good and everything is fine because you didn't really use it. And he once again just like vehemently thanks you for bringing Betty back in one piece, and asks if you'll be going now. If you're going back to Troll Skull, or
I'd personally like to get back to Esabel's tower.
We'll be returning to Troll Skull, and then from there, we're not sure yet.
Well,
go where the adventure takes us.
Hopefully, I'll see you soon.
We'll know to look for you if we need something else.
Okay. And he just kind of like, okay.
Okay.
And then kind of like walks back into his shop.
Okay.
Did we tell Vela we were supposed to give him something? Or I don't know what's going on with that guy.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, who cares? Isabel, need some help getting back to your tower or whatever else you'd like to go.
You see her like talking into something, and then she looks back up at you, puts something back in her bag. No, I'll be fine. As you see two coaches like pull up next to each other, as she hops out of the cart, walks over to the coaches, you can see one of them hands her like a bag. As she hands them a bag, like a switch off kind of thing, and then she gets in the front carriage with the new bag, and you can see her through the windows as she like lies down. And then the carriages kind of, and then split off and go two separate ways.
Interesting. Well,
I guess we're heading back.
Would you like to walk, or should we call Roller?
How far are we?
You can see, or rather, Ajoli, you feel the tug on your legs, and you can hear Sochi's already calling Roller for a ride.
Well, that
as
solves
you guys
that.
are making the distinction whether or not to walk or call him, he kind of just like jumps on Ajoli's shoulders and proudly announces that Roller is on his way.
We knew it wasn't a question.
About
Well,
a minute
that
goes
answers
by.
that.
Roller pulls up. And again, this time he is in his much heavier duty vehicle that he was in the last time you had precious cargo transported. Again,
I-
you can see the back open up. He pulls out. He grabs the bag. One arm just drops it in there, closes it. And then
Appreciate it, Roller.
asks you how it went.
It went swimmingly. We only had
Bag.
minor trouble, but those dragons are no more.
The bag didn't seem any heavier there, fellas. Hopefully you found something worthwhile.
I believe we made our while.
Made our while worth.
We made it worth.
Did you at least get finished what you set out to?
Yep.
One more stop after this, but we'll do that later. For now, we need to get back to Troll Skull and rest for a little while.
Well, hop in. He opens up all the doors for you, gets back in the front of the cab.
Hopping in.
Sochi plays some, I don't know, something that he likes.
Sweet child of mine.
You already played that.
I think we should go more in a what makes you beautiful
Yeah,
direction.
that's what makes you
since
beautiful.
You kept saying One Direction earlier, and that
Well,
one.
my
only
rod
place my
only
mind
turns one direction.
Zochi rolled well.
What
24.
Oh my god.
a man. What a dude.
All right. You guys arrive back at Troll Skull. It's probably like mid-afternoon at this point. Since you guys have been traveling pretty aggressively. I'm missing something. Oh, there we go. Okay. We had what, 2 sleeps, right?
Yes.
On the what?
He's doing
You
his
fart.
counter.
Oh my god.
Does that mean it's maybe time to make money?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, that is really bad. Ooh.
Oh.
Good job, bud. That's what I get for giving him rice.
Really?
Did Marley fart?
Oh, dude. He just shit the whole room.
Did she check the chair?
I'm trying so hard not to gag.
Uh,
Yeah, I can smell it from all the way over here. Marley's just like,
Jeez.
stretch.
Just wrap him in the blanket. Let him
No, my eyes
dumb it
are
himself.
watering now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
see, that's the issue. He was hotboxed, and then he undid himself, so it made it worse. She's legit
Thanks.
airing him out. It's terrible.
Brody.
Oh my god.
Dogs, man.
You guys arrive back at Troll Skull. Roller helps you, gives you guys the bag. Thanks you for your patronage and for the song, and then zips away.
Thank you.
There are people at Troll Skull Manor currently. Thankfully, you have a side entrance to go upstairs, so you don't have to get too many eyes on you as you guys arrive.
No eyes on me.
But of course, your arrival does always garner some eyes, since you guys are the talk of the town,
Probably guys, they're watching you.
as it would be, especially.
They're gonna be
around
talking
Troll
more when we put this dragon head up.
For real?
Dragon
Skull.
skull.
So the rest of the day is yours to do with what you wish.
Oh boy.
maybe get a short rest in.
Okay.
I want to keep messing around with the picture frame and the backpack
Okay.
personally.
So let me understand just who has what. The parchments that you grabbed, Zirak, you still have those?
Yes.
Okay.
The ones with the writing on them.
Yes.
I thought I took those.
Wait.
I'm just trying to
No, I
understand
didn't.
so I can
Wait.
add everything to their to the inventories that who have them.
Did I give it? I
Some
think I gave
things
them the
cannot be
more.
understood.
I gave them the more, I think.
Yeah, because I wanted to keep looking at them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have the 8 parchments. Okay. I'm gonna add stuff to your inventory.
I've added some,
Yeah,
but
I keep refreshing
feel
them to try and see what you've actually added.
I haven't done anything recently. I'll just let you do whatever you want.
I haven't added anything.
And then, Morin, you said you wanted to play with the bag. Zirak, are you going to let him play with the bag, or are you kind of like claiming the bag of your own?
I'm claiming the bag, but like I'll be in the room when he does it.
I just
You
want to see what else is
play
in there.
with the bag just in your presence.
In my presence.
Cuck.
It's my bag. I left my bag back in the cave, so I would hope it's my bag now.
That doesn't seem
I-
very smart.
Well, no, I transferred all my items to this one.
Well, I mean, you could have put your bag, now that your bag was empty, you could have probably put the empty bag in there.
I didn't think of that.
Oh, well, that's upsetting.
Wait, why do you get the magic backpack?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy
Because
just
I claimed it. Finders keepers. You got the staff.
Nuh-uh.
You got the hologram or the illusion staff.
My rod is mine because I figured it out.
You're welcome to pay the
Yeah.
rest of us for the bag.
I also gave.
We will split things up as we find out what is in the bag.
You can have stuff in the bag. I just want the bag. Can I reach in the bag? Say cheese. Say wheel of cheese.
You
Skyrim.
get a feeling of paper on your hand.
I want to pull the paper out.
There's like a Waterdavian cheese wedge label that comes out.
Oh, well, I'll give you this label. Jolie.
You think you can buy my affection with a empty cheese label without any cheese even there?
Wait, do you still have
Well,
cheese, Jolie?
was
I know you were
hoping
hoarding quite a bit.
No, I finished that off.
Oh.
And I rubbed my cat belly.
Noticeably
Some
thin
some
cat
cheese.
belly
Yeah.
that is absent of cheese.
I'm going to add this to your inventory, Zirak. Again, you can look at it, but Zirak knows exactly what Zirak knows.
Okay.
And then same thing with you, Morin. All of the people that have grabbed things / have things.
Interesting.
What did I put it
Looking
down?
through my stuff.
I took notes, and now I can't find the window because I only have 2 monitors now. I can't find fucking shit anywhere.
Oh man, only 2.
Dude, it fucking
Whatever
Only 2?
shall you do?
Fucking scrub.
I know. I need.
What
to
are
find
you
the
still
I only
window.
have 2, and it is fine because I have 4 windows open, and they're all pretty damn large.
Yeah, 2 monitors, split those in half, you get 4 different things you can have open
Only got
information.
3 and
Nope. Doesn't work.
7 different windows.
Yeah, you don't need 7 windows. I doubt it so much.
Well,
I am the navigator who doubts. Wait, did you add
That's
something?
fair.
Because I don't see it.
Bitch, I'm getting it.
Oh, you're okay. My bad. I thought you
Damn.
said you did. Not that you were
I
in the
added-
process.
I started with 0.
My
I haven't added
bad.
all of them yet.
I will go back to taking notes then.
Shut your mouth and color.
I don't color inside lines. You can't make me.
I say crayons and coloring sheet, and I pull them out of the bag and hand them to
Angrily.
them.
Freaking drawing colors and stuff.
Look, it's a tier-themed coloring sheet.
No, don't open a new tab. Fucking paste.
Based.
Am I allowed to talk about this item, or should I keep it, like?
Well, I mean, it's your item. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Zirak
Zirak can't.
can talk about a cool bag. If you really want to talk about it, you can. But if you want to leave some mystery, you don't have to. I'll leave that up to you.
All I'm saying is we could fit a
It's
Zochi
your
inside
immersion.
this. That's all.
You see-
That's what I wanted to say. Is we could put Zochi inside this.
I would like to attempt to put Zirak in the bag.
I'm wearing the bag.
Not anymore, apparently.
I must specify for 10 minutes.
Oh.
Screw it. You can look this shit up. I don't want to look in a tiny ass little fucking window.
I am looking shit up.
Cool beans. What's your stupid name? Morin? Right, okay.
Man, why am I catching so much hate? I'm just a dude. Being a guy. I'm just the kind of dipshit paladin. Like, everyone loves dipshit paladin.
There's not enough dipshit around here. I'm doing too much work.
Dude, oh my god. Okay, those are added. Those are added. All right, so Zirak and Morin are playing with a bag.
Magic
I
bag.
don't know where Callista went. Jolie, what are you doing?
What time did we get back to the tavernette?
It's lunchtime.
I go just sit down at a table and get myself a brew.
Okay. Barmaid comes over, gets you your usual.
Yeah. And just relax after
okay.
my near-death experience.
Okay.
You were that, in danger.
I mean, I definitely didn't die like
Except it was-
anybody I know.
I mean, who dies, man? That's just so uncool.
Yeah. Cringe, not me.
Was that ever explained how you came back, or?
You can't keep the dipshit paladin down. Yeah, they always get up. They don't know what else to do.
And Callista is here.
Yes.
She
Hi,
just
Callista.
moved away from the stinky area.
Do what?
The stinky area.
Yeah, you left me in here.
Yeah. I have a laptop, you don't.
Ooh.
I guess I'm gonna go get some food since it's lunchtime.
Okay. So Callista and Jolie are downstairs getting food, drinking, relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Barmaid comes over, gets you some whatever you guys want. Is there anything you'd like to talk about or do while you're down there? Or just kind of hang?
I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
Okay. While y'all are chilling, Zirek and Morin.
Little cat nap, you know.
Fire resistance. You guys added. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, we don't have fire resistance anymore.
Nope.
Sad. Oops.
All right. So how do you play with the sack?
I'm gonna just keep reaching
Carefully.
in and trying to, yeah, absolutely, and try to grab, more things.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach in and look for
The
like
hand of a paladin.
helmet, gauntlets. I think I tried armor before, like boots or greaves.
I was joking, by the way. I didn't actually reach in.
You'll be able to find all of these things. Roll a d20.
Alrighty. See if I find where my mouse went. Fuck me, dude.
Five.
That's a 15. No.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not the number you needed.
Fuck.
Sorry, one of the numbers you needed. I should technically
Oh.
specify. You are able to find all of these things that you're looking for: helmets and gauntlets and greaves, but it does not. You basically are able to find like a whole set of like plate mail armor.
Oh, plate mail.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I have not looked at that for like a month.
I just realized that I get 10 feet of
heavy armor.
combat, or 10 feet of movement every turn of combat. Or like 10 increased feet of movement because of my Dread Ambusher. Or my first turn, I guess. My first turn, I get increased by 10 feet.
Go.
It's added to your equipment. It doesn't actually give you like
Because I was just
armor
gonna
class, but
yes, I need better than chainmail.
it's just worth more money.
Oh. Wait, did I ever put in that? I thought I put in that order to the place. Why would you go check on that? See if they have armor for me. Or if they can just modify this one. Yeah, I want to take the plate armor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking in. I'm gonna like think about potions.
You thinking hard?
You get a few different things. Touch your fingies.
I grab one.
Does he get the blue pill?
You know we're only red pilling around here.
The wrong blue pill.
I don't remember which one it was in the movie.
Roll a d6.
Bad rolls today. I feel like I always rolled like shit.
Roll a d20.
Maybe I just have to complain. I don't know.
You get a pull out a potion that looks just like a potion of healing.
Cool.
I would like to reach in for a new quiver.
For a what?
A quiver for my bow. Like a quiver. Or for my arrows.
Mm-hmm. Quiver does not yield any results.
Does enchanted arrow, or like, not enchanted, elemental arrow yield any results?
Nope.
Does arrow yield any results?
Nope.
Oh,
Does
one track
arrowhead
mind over
yield
there.
any results?
Does what?
I was joking. I said, did arrowhead yield any results?
No.
Hmm.
Anything else?
Does, let me see. Does spell scroll yield any results?
You get a few different results on your hand.
I will grab one.
Roll a d6.
Una.
Okay. You pull out a spell scroll.
Do I know what spell is on it?
If you want to unfurl it and study it, you can find out.
I would like to unfurl and study it.
Okay. This is a spell scroll of... make an Arcana check. Just for funsies, I guess. We should probably do it the right way, huh?
I guess.
Lame. Not kidding. I got a 17.
It is a scroll of Firebolt.
Oh, isn't that the cantrip?
Yes, it is.
He wasn't giving you fireball.
You rolled.
Alright, I'm done with the bag for now. Because I'm like, the journey was long. Maybe it's time, maybe not sleep, but like a little nap. Get a little nap in.
We have a bag of potentially infinite crap, and you're gonna not stop here?
I mean, we have time.
I mean, I guess. But 5 more minutes?
I'll let you pull out 2 more things, and then I'm going to take a nap.
All right. I'm gonna reach in and I want to think about book.
Mm. Too many results. Simplify. There's lots of books.
Right. Spell book.
You get 2
2 of them.
options.
I'm gonna take one. Wait. You can only take one thing at a time, right? Can I grab both?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to grab both of them.
So you're gonna try and like, whoomp,
Just
grab them both
yeah.
and pull them out.
Use big ol' hand.
Make a dexterity check. Or a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, yeah, I got that plus 0. But it kind of works. I think. I hope.
I'm really hoping you get pulled in. That'd be really funny.
There's a lesson
Roll
in
a
there
D20,
somewhere.
odds or evens.
I'm gonna say evens. Oh, okay.
Okay. You'll pull out 2 books.
Let's go. I'm gonna inspect the books and see what I got. Open up the
Okay.
first one, or look at the cover. Open up the first one.
Make an Arcana check.
11.
It's a spell book, all right. It's got probably, it's not a super thick spell book. It's more like a spell notebook than a spell book. But it looks like it's got what looks to be like a few different sections in it. So you could probably glean that there are maybe like 4 or 5 different spells. But you're not quite sure what they are.
Okay, I'm going to look at the second book. Look at the cover.
Yep, same thing.
Open it up.
Arcana check.
12. Slightly better.
Same thing, except this one has many more spells. Probably about double the amount of spells. So this looks more like a proper spell book, but it's still only about half filled.
Okay.
I actually have 2 things I want to reach for before I go for my nap.
Okay.
First, I want to try I just want to try a journal.
You feel 2 books.
I grab the one closest to my palm.
Okay. Roll a d20, odds or evens again.
We'll go odds this time. Oh boy.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
This is you do in fact pull out a journal. This is a pretty thick journal with the initials EM, or sorry, AA. Yeah, on the front.
AA.
Oh, damn.
That
looks important.
Energy to read instead of nap.
He suddenly has energy to read instead of nap. Is that what you said?
He's a researcher. And yeah.
Okay.
Second thing I want to reach in for. Well, I guess since journal came up with 2 options, I was going to get the other journal. I was going to say Shivergust journal, but I'm just going to go journal.
So you put
again.
your hand in for journal again?
Yeah.
Nothing comes up.
Well, I'm going to go read this.
Tell us what you find. This AA person is getting more and more interesting by the second.
Indeed. I'm concerned that they visited my home. And I head up to my turret, balcony, tower thing.
Oh, by the way, did the armor I pulled out have AA on it?
Make a perception check.
Perception checking. At your behest. Oh shit! I can actually perceive today.
When you're looking, as you're looking through like the pauldrons, the gauntlets, the greaves, as you get up to the breastplate, you can see on the back plate, right under where a tag would be on a shirt, you could see 2 little embossed A.
Well, now I just feel bad about taking it. I guess I could put it back in. Did Zirek take his backpack with him?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll put it back in later. Definitely won't forget.
Write your notes. Don't forget.
So yeah, I'd like to go up to my thing and read.
Okay.
Warren is going to sit and, meditate a little bit.
I will, Zirak, I'll
Pray.
send you stuff when I write it.
Okay.
And Morin is going to pray.
He's going to meditate.
Meditate.
Yeah. What do they call it when you like rearrange spells and shit?
Fucking rest.
Is it just rest, really? I thought
I
it
mean,
was a.
thematically, yeah. You could be like attuning to new thing, attuning yourself, like your spirit, to different spells.
Yes, that one. Oh, I'm going to attune myself to my new weapon that I forgot to do before.
New weapon.
Yeah, the Morning Star. I didn't have the mastery.
Oh yeah, that's right. The weapon mastery.
Because I was the dumb.
Yeah, that's all good. You're replacing your Warhammer, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay. I just changed it for you.
Thank you. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it for a second.
'Tis what I'm here for. 'Tis what I'm here for. I don't have anything else to do. Okay. Well, while you guys are doing that, Zirak is doing the long read. Morin is doing the long think. Callista and Ajoli, you guys have been doing the long eat and drink and rest. Is there anything else you would like to do before the end of the day, we'll say?
Not really. You know,
No,
me,
not
I'm
for me.
just a lazy girl.
Both of you make perception checks.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
$20.
Woo!
Wow, first of all. So as you guys are eating, conversing, resting, relaxing, you're kind of taking you're still on edge, obviously, from your trips, and you're kind of like making sure to take note of patrons. You do notice some obviously your normal clientele are pretty like upscale because you're in the North Ward. Every once in a while you get a we'll call them lower class individual, like a normal dude. That'll be, meeting somebody, whether it be for a job interview, or you know, some sort of business interaction. You do notice that you get a pair of hooded figures kind of come in, look at your job board, kind of fiddle around with it, and then leave. But nothing spectacular happens while you guys are sitting and relaxing. All of your patrons are enjoying themselves. Nobody seems to be causing a disturbance. Your your hired help, your barmaids, your maidens, your dumbasses, your Dustins, they are all working, making sure your customers are having a great experience, and they're keeping everything clean. They're not breaking stuff. They're not overfilling drinks. They're not embezzling anything. They're having a good time. Tavern looks stocked. So they're doing a good job. Your patrons are doing a good job. The group that you hired to entertain for the night is here setting up. They're doing a good job. And your job board is
What's the
full of
entertainment for
papers.
the evening?
It's a brother-sister combo. One plays the flute, the other plays the lute.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. Well, if nothing else, we will pause there. And resume next week.
Hooray!
You guys can all long rest again if you needed to. I don't know if you guys did anything.
I will probably switch the spells around, but I can do that
Yeah, that's fine.
in between.
Just make sure you are long rested before the next thingy.
We die next week. Let's go.
Basically.
I get to use my new druid character.
2 paladins and 2 druids. Man,
Well, 1 paladin and 2 druids. Well, 1 paladin, 1 druid now.
I think our
Yeah, send me if you are gonna do what we talked about. Shoot me that character. I just want to look at it again.
Okay. It's the one. We're thinking of this. I'll just DM you
Just
the
DM
character.
me. And yay, welcome back to D&D after so many times being off and so many people being gone. Yay!
it was fun. We didn't
just
do
gonna
anything
download-
really exciting except get a whole bunch of loot.
I'm gonna download the character sheet. I don't have a name
Kind
for
of
the
our first
character or anything yet.
Big loot time.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I didn't get like the insane rolls that I usually get.
Thank fucking God. I was actually going to make you do standard array on it, to be totally honest, after what happened
I was
with
thinking of
Zirac.
just doing it. Yeah, Zirac was, and that was first try. I promise you, I did not like. Yeah, my rolls were 13, 5, 12, 10, 15, 12.
Still
5,
really good.
wow.
Yeah, 5 was insane. Yeah. Yeah,
Wait, did you say a 5?
Yeah, I got a 5.
Oh, hell yes. Beautiful. You gotta have at least one stat under 10. I feel like that's like... Every human has a
agree.
fatal flaw.
I
So
mean,
just
if you
think
want to,
every
if you
character
want,
should have a stat under 10.
That's what
My
makes
I
it
server
want
weird.
sucks
to
because I
add 10.
I can use my other like abilities as a strength check instead.
I mean, if you want to make more in dumb as rocks, then that might fit.
You don't think he already is.
I mean, I have a 13 intelligence, so I am more smarter than average.
Smarter than average.
Smarter than other people's.
That link should work. Steven, does it work?
I will tell you in a second.
It pulled up a blank one for me, so I'm gonna assume it's not gonna work for you. I guess I'm just gonna download this then.
Oh God, why am I fucking pasting?
It's just downloading a blank sheet.
I got it.
It works for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
it
not
doesn't work
poor
for
and
me.
I have Adobe Acrobat on my computer.
I also have Adobe Acrobat on my computer.
Is that the name that you want?
Yeah.
This fucking bastard. Okay.
I'm excited to have more spell casting than weaponry.